What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another one of my Forza Horizon 4 videos. So today I'm gonna be checking out and racing one of the cars that just arrived in the latest updates for Forza Horizon 4, which is going to be the Toyota Celica, the ST200, I think is the correct name, or the T200, I think. Anyways, it's currently at my house, so I thought it would be fun to take you guys for a drive in my nice Honda S2000 CR, which is pretty stock, except for I put a turbocharger on it and I made it a bit lighter, I think like 100 kilograms or something. The reason for this is I use this for a race, for the racers to, well, basically get this Celica. So the idea for today is to thread the needle. Just about. Anyways, plan for today is to well, first drive to my house, get the Celica, and then drive around with it a little bit in stock form. Then I'll see if I can find some kind of circuit, and we'll have a timed comparison. So we'll do it, well, basically a lap around the track stock, and then we'll upgrade it to something that is, well, somewhat decent, and see how it compares. So I'm like planning on doing this, I guess, a bit Top Gear style Grand Turismo, so doing multiple cars, racing them across the track, and seeing well, what the best time is I can do with these cars. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty exciting. Oh, that guy's sideways. All right, let's see. There are some more cars in this in this latest update. So there is the Celica. I think there's another Celica actually. It's the one from 1989 till 1993, which is the most iconic one, for the rally part at least. So yeah, and I think there's a Ford Puma and some other stuff. I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'll try to cover them in not this video, but I'll try to create separate videos for them. It's just that, like, these cars, you get them through seasons, and some seasons, well, sometimes the seasons, like right now, the next season is about 7 days away. Like, that's actual 7 in real life days, so I have to wait 6 or 7 days before I can get the other cars in the pack. But yeah, we're at the house, so let's jump straight in and see how this looks and how it drives in stock form. Very curious to find out. Alright, let me go to my garage there, and then go to the T for Toyota. Now, let's see. I think I already went too far. Yeah. T. There it is. All right. So this is the Toyota we're talking about. So let me see if I can toggle the stats. So it has 190 kilowatts. Not sure how much that is in brake horsepower. I'll change them around. 304 newton meters of torque. It weighs almost 1450 kilos, and it has a 2-liter inline 4 that's turbocharged. So we'll jump into this, get in car. I'll quickly change around the settings so it shows miles per hour, and so instead of kilometers an hour. And yeah, let's. How do I get out of this? So drive is button space. All right, let me quickly change the way the units are displayed, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I changed it to miles per hour, and we're now in yeah, outside of my house, my nice humble abode, and this is the Celica. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. We'll just well, take it for a spin and see how she drives. Alright, so I am using my H-pad and shifter, so I'm full manual right now. So stock this produces, let's see, oh wait, now I can find out. Stock this car produces an exact amount of, let's see, 255 brake horsepower, which is pretty, well, it's pretty solid actually for quite a simple car. This car was used quite a bit with like rally racing back in the day. So yeah, it has some good DNA in it. And we'll just take it around the block here. Yeah, it's nice to hear the blow-off valve when you let go of the gas. Oh. Oh. Yeah, great off-roader, as you can see. Smashes through these brick walls easily. It's one of the qualifications a car has to have, I think. How well does it smash through the brick walls? Pretty long gears actually, or this thing is just really slow, but I think it's long gears. So we'll try to upgrade it to a somewhat decent class, not like go full out. Maybe we should. Oh, yeah, recovered the slide. That was alright. Right. Yeah, what would be fair is to keep it somewhat reasonable. Like not push it with, let's not V8 swap it or something stupid like that. It is already all-wheel drive. This was the last Toyota Celica to be had with a, I think, a turbocharged and four-wheel drive system. So yeah, it's somewhat special, I guess. The one previous, so the one prior to this, it was the ST185 or T185. I don't know. I'm not sure. It was the one that I used to have. I didn't have a powerful one, but it was my first car, Celica. There's actually a video of it on my channel. It's not a very exciting video, but if you want to watch it, be sure to check it out. So that's one of the cars I do want to get because it, yeah, brings up some memories. So I suppose I'll make a video on that as well. All right, I think we have a pretty good benchmark about the way this thing handles in stock form. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to create a race, just a timed race, and see how quick of a lap we can set, and then compare it to a tuned Celica. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I found the circuit I'm gonna be testing this all on. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. I'll show you where the circuit is in just a bit, but we'll first set a lap, or at least I think a couple of, maybe 3 laps to get a decent time in. And yeah, see how it compares once the Celica's tuned. So let's get started. Because the first lap, you start from a standstill, which is not what we want. Alright, so I'm not sure how this circuit is, but I thought it looked nice with some corners, and I haven't driven it before, but yeah, thought it might be nice to test this on. You have some nice height difference, which is good as well, and I think also some decent straight line parts. Right, yeah, like this part, I mean it's not extremely straight, but you do have, yeah, some decent straight bits. All right, so it's making its way down here nicely. I do think once we tune it, it's gonna make a huge difference. All right, so picking up some speed here. It's the wrong gear. Right, so first lap is for warm-up. And the second lap is going to be the actual racing lap to set a time. So we'll do that right now. I'll make sure that the time will stay in the screen, so you can follow along, and also have it next to the new time of the car that is actually tuned. So, all right, let me just concentrate here. I want to continue, please. Yep. Oh no, oh god. Alright, we'll do another lap for the sake of it. I'll cut it out real quick, I'll be right back guys. Alright guys, so this time we'll get a proper lap set. So Let's concentrate, focus. All right, I think we need to be quite hard on the brakes here. Hit the S. Yeah, that was good. Right, easy on the throttle here. On the brakes, steer in. Yeah, especially this uphill part can be challenging for some slower cars, so I do think some extra power will make a huge amount of difference. All right, we can hit the apexes here. Yeah, it's quite struggling here. All right. Now we go downhill, which is where it will pick up some speed. It actually wants to slide around. All right. And then hard on the brakes again. Downshift, that's one gear too low. All right, back on the gas. This is a funny bit. Yeah, it just flows right through there. On the brakes a bit. Just sliding around a little bit, which we don't really want, but... Alright, hit the apex, don't go too wide here. Alright, and we're almost at the finish. Let's see what kind of time we're able to set. And very curious to find out the difference. Alright, and across the line. Alright, so we did it in 1:21.936. So we'll keep that time in mind. And yeah, I'll meet you guys at the garage so we can do some upgrades and see how she does afterwards. Alright guys, so we're at the festival right now in the garage, so let's see what kind of upgrades we can push this thing to. I'm very curious to find out. So let's jump straight in. I usually first start to see what kind of engine swaps and stuff we can do. Alright, so we can put in a 2.6 litre inline 6 twin turbo or a 1.6 inline 4 rally. I'm not going to mess with the engine, I probably won't at all. Like I said, this is already all-wheel drive, so we'll definitely keep it that way. See if we can put any aero on there. Alright, oh, you can change the nose of it to the stock one. Alright, cool. Ooh, that's old Tupperware bumpers. What about the wing? Actually quite like the original wing, don't you? Yeah. Cool, we'll just keep the original one. Yeah, same goes for the rear. I don't really like them. These are all from an era where, yes, tuning like this was, so putting all these Tupperware bumpers and stuff on was pretty cool, I guess. Alright, so we definitely need some better tires. What we'll do is we'll just spec it out. We'll just see how quick she goes. So we'll put on the quickest compound. Right, so that puts it at B. Puts it back. Oh wait, those are off-road tires, my bad. Alright, so just by changing the tires, you go from C595 to 710. Or do we want B? I'm not sure. What should we do? Yeah, let's try to keep it reasonable. We'll just go with some nice upgradable parts. All right, we're gonna make the wheels wider, 275 in the rear and 265 in the front. Let's put some different wheels on here because these are a tad old. Now, what does match the character of this car? So some rally wheels. I think these may do it. All right, what else do we have? I do think we should stick with a bit of the 90s vibe. Yeah, these aren't really... No, these aren't really tickling my fancy, I guess. I wonder if they added new wheels. I don't think they did. Let's see if there's any other wheels in here. These are all way too modern. Yeah. These don't match the car. Yeah, we'll just go to these. I like them. Pretty cool for what we're trying to accomplish. All right. Size-wise, I think we're gonna keep them the way they are. Maybe up them by 1 inch. 17s. Sure, let's do 17s. All right. So I'm already spending 17 grand. Transmission is quite slow, so we'll up it. Let's... Ooh, that changes it. We'll go for a sport transmission. Full race drivetrain, race diff. Well, we're not doing anything with the tuning, so I'll leave that alone. That's just unnecessary money spending. So we're gonna up the brakes and we're gonna lower it. Want to make it stiffer, of course, and lighter. How much are we shaving off here? Can I see? So we're gonna be taking off. Yeah, 500 pounds. That's quite a lot. Perfect. Roll cage we don't need. So we won't do that. That will just add unnecessary weights. And now we get to the fun part, the power. So I usually like to start with definitely the exhaust. We want to shoot more flames. We'll do the camshafts. We'll up that to the highest, and then do the turbo. So that will put it to S1. It will add 175 brake horsepower, which is a lot. Do the flywheel. We might as well do all of them, shouldn't we? Oh, this is gonna be hella expensive, but whatever. I mean, everything for the YouTube, right? All right, click through these. Already up those. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be 850. Well, we might as well max it out, right, on the tires as well. If we're gonna be upping it, we might as well do the tires. So the 880, sure, why not? Alright, so we spent 71,000 on the car, which is alright. We'll go for that. So we'll go back, install, buy. Just imagine it, like buying a car for 25,000 and then sticking 71,000 in mods on it. Well, there's actually people that do that. Alright, so we'll take it for a drive around the festival first and then do another lap track and see if we can beat the 121. Right, so we're full power, I think. So I wonder how drivable this still is. Good thing with the four-wheel drive, it probably grips up quite easily. Oh yeah, this is quick. It gets up to speed so fast. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, tree. Oh, that was a big rock. Yeah, this makes a huge difference. How are the brakes? Brakes are pretty good. Alright, take this corner easily. So I'm very curious to see what it does to the timing. Power through here. We'll jump this. Can someone add the Dukes of Hazzard horn? Yep. Hello. Alright, see how, if we have some nice straight line speed. You can definitely hear the turbo if you listen well. Alright. Yep, it's quick. Oh. I think I may need to adjust my driving style a bit to match this power. Right, so we're doing... Yeah, so we went like... What was that? 180, is that 300 kilometers an hour? So 120 is 200. Yeah, over 300 kilometers we just went. That's cool. Alright, I'll go to the race location and yeah, I'll see what kind of time we can put in, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're at the race location. Time to beat is 121.936. So let's jump straight into this. So the first lap and the second lap, well, is just a practice lap, or the first lap. So yeah, let's see how it drives on track. If I stalled it. Good job. I know exactly how to drive, trust me. I'm a very professional racing driver. And that doesn't help yet. Collision. Whoops. First lap doesn't count. Or should it? No. We'll do a flying lap to set our benchmark, I think. Yeah, if you just looked on the map, Argos is much further away, which isn't strange, considering the fact that we're in a very quick car. But the rival we're trying to beat did it in 4 minutes 25. I don't know how we did it that slow, but... Right, so it tends to slide a bit on the front wheels, which is a shame. But not strange, so I should just keep the power down a bit. Right, well... Come past this part. Alright, and... I'm just gonna rewind, I don't want to smash full on into that wall. Alright. Take this corner decently. Now it's gonna pop up with the notification, do I want to continue? Yeah, I do. Right. Is this gonna be our... I think this is actually... Oh no! It's already gonna be our... decent time. No, I'll do another lap, and the pop-up kinda distracted me, so I'll do another lap and then we'll start from there. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so ready to do another lap. This time we'll try not to hit the wall. On the power. Sliding a bit across the line there. So this is going to be much quicker on the brakes. Got through this part. Try to be quite careful with the gas pedal, because if you give it too much, yeah, you're gone. Alright. And on the power. Yeah, this is much quicker, much quicker. And we're going uphill here, which you have to keep in mind. The track should be longer for this car. This is just a bit too much power for this small of a track, but hey, we don't mind, it's fun. Right, and through the corner here, now I don't need to be in third, I can just be in second. This is a nice part to cut through there, on the brakes, into second gear, which was totally unnecessary. Back on the power, and then this is this turn can surprise you sometimes, I found out. Right, on the gas, next gear, so we're in fifth. And I smash into the wall. So we're just going to rewind there, and then do that again. And again smash into the wall. And then hit the bricks. Man! Alright, focus, come on. Alright, so it adds up the time. You know what, I'll be right back. Right guys, so we're ready to do a decent time here. So let's see what kind of damage we can do. Alright, so on the gas and then on the brakes for this part. Take it easy, cut through those flags, and then on the brakes, hard on the brakes, into second gear, give it a not too much power, and now full power. Right, surging up the hill. This is going quickly. Right, into fifth, through this little S-bend. Take it easy, a bit on the brakes. Yeah, and then this is going good. And on the brakes again. Not need to be in second gear for this corner. Actually only one corner there I need to be in second gear, I think. It's a nice technical bit. On the brakes again. Full power. This corner sometimes catches you by surprise a bit if you go too wide there. Alright, on the final stretch. Try not to hit the... What time did I do? 1:05. That final, like the final knockout I did was a bit of a shame, but that was an alright lap. Alright, so this Toyota Celica can do it in 1 minute. That's my spoiler, hello. So this Toyota Celica can do it in 1 minute and 5 seconds, which is pretty fast. I'm very curious to find out how it compares to the other cars we're going to be taking around this track. So if you want to find out how the Toyota Celica does, be sure to stick around, subscribe, and see my next video for Forza Horizon 4. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.